This is me. I've got my shades on, and this is a rarity. You might want to take note that 5:23 in Pittsburgh, PA, and I've actually had my sunglasses on, and it's October. 64 degrees. I'll take it. I want to come to you live here in the car, give you this video post. Something I think is very important to understand in the market of sports performance or strength and conditioning or athlete development, whatever you want to call it, is that there are a saturation of people that are playing on coaches' and parents' emotions. Flat out playing on their emotions. They're taking a parent or a coach that wants to give their son or daughter or their team every single opportunity possible to succeed in their given sport or sports, and the way that they're kind of, I guess, prying on them, or they're trying to use leverage with them, or playing on their myths to knowledge, or whatever you want to call it, is that they're using a lot of fancy terms. They're using a lot of these overhyped gimmicks. They're using a lot of fancy equipment, making tons of claims, and most of these people haven't even been in the training game 2-3 years. You can see it with some different programmings outside of the high school setting, but inside our high school setting, here's what I'm talking about. First step acceleration, static come over by dynamic, plyometric effect, Vertimax, sidewinders, fancy agility ladders, different type of lifting apparatus, overspeed treadmills. All that stuff is great, and it's all tools. It all boils down to three things, no more, no less. Strength, speed, conditioning. You've got to be a strong athlete, you have to be a fast athlete, and you've got to be an athlete that's in shape. Power endurance, plyometric effect we talked about, maximal effort training, underground training, all that stuff comes back to three things: strength, speed, and conditioning. Doesn't matter how you look at it. So parents and coaches, you're listening to this, sift through that stuff and get down to the brass tacks of what's really going on with your team or with your athletes, and make sure that that's the essence of what the program is built around. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Strength, speed, and conditioning. And I always say that posture and mobility comes first. If somebody comes into you, and after your initial evaluation, the first thing you do is you go into the weight room and they're teaching you how to squat or deadlift on the very first workout, scrap it. Red flag goes up, move on to somebody else. What you're looking at is posture and position first. That takes me into the weight room so I can get stronger. After I have strength, that takes me out into the field or the court where I can work on speed and agility, and more on distance conditioning where I'm covering ground. That gives me to my coach to work on practice on those actual sporting skills, and then that gives me into the game. Posture position 1, strength training 2, speed and agility 3, sport practice 4, the actual sporting event is 5. In that hierarchy, that's how it goes all day long. Hopefully you got something from this. I apologize, maybe I'm venting a little bit, but parents are coming to me and asking these questions. I feel that you guys need to know that strength, speed, and conditioning in that 5-point hierarchy is all that matters. The fancier it gets, throw up the red flag. Talk to you soon.